All right, what I've got here is almond muffins with strawberry jam dollops. And so you can see inside the strawberry jam. Now, because we use yogurt in the muffin batter, it's a really moist batter to begin with. Then you've got the strawberry jam in there. So unlike a usual muffin where you cut it open and have to put some butter in it or something, this is ready to go as is. These are fantastic. You can either eat them at home for breakfast in the morning or take them on the road. You know, breakfast on the run, these are fantastic. You can eat these in the car as you're going. Anywhere you can eat these. Now, the nice thing is, it takes about less than 5 minutes to prepare the batter, and then you pop them in the oven, 12 minutes while you go and get ready for your day, and breakfast is on the table. Nice hot muffins, what a treat. So let's go in this kitchen right now and see just how easy these are to make. All right, making these muffins is quite easy. We just have a bunch of dry ingredients that we mix together. We mix together the wet ingredients, wet into the dry, into the muffin tins, jam on top, into the oven. So let's do it. What we've got here is 3/4 of a cup of flour, a 1/4 cup of sugar. Again, I'm using my favorite unrefined cane sugar, but any sugar will do. I wouldn't use a demerara or something like that, but like a white sugar or a lightly brown sugar like this, perfect. Here I've got a 1/4 cup of the thinly sliced almonds. You can usually get these in the baking area, you know, along with all the baking goods. These are fantastic. We have here a pinch of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. So that's all the dry ingredients. For the wet ingredients, a 1/2 cup of yogurt, 1 egg, and a 1/4 cup of melted butter. And then to go on top, a 1/4 cup of strawberry jam. So first, let's mix the dry ingredients together. And as usual, I like to use my whisk to do that. Make sure they all get mixed nicely. So we put the flour, the sugar, salt, the baking powder and baking soda. And all we do with those is quickly give them a quick whisk just to make sure it's all nicely combined. That looks good. All right, next, the wet ingredients. For the wet ingredients, we have the egg. Let's put that in first because we want to break up the egg before we add the other ingredients. In goes the egg. Back comes the whisk. Whisk that up. All right. And then in goes the yogurt. Now I'm not going to get all the yogurt in, so I'm just going to use my little special little rubber spatula here, the mini one. Make sure I get all the yogurt in there. And then in goes the melted butter. Whisk that together. Now, before I add that to the dry ingredients, rather than use a whisk, I'm going to use a spoon to mix the almonds into the dry ingredients. They tend to get stuck in the whisk. So just kind of make sure those are combined throughout there. I want everybody to get a little bit of crunchiness in their muffin. All right, now with the dry ingredients, in go the wet ingredients. Now the one thing with muffins is you don't want to over mix this. You see bad muffins, it's because they've been over mixed. You work up the gluten in the flour, it makes for a bad muffin. It's just not fluffy anymore. So what you want to do here is just gently work these together. You don't want to beat it. You just want to kind of gently bring it together until it's just combined. Yeah, look at that, it's turning into a batter now. So I just keep gently mixing. And that is just, the dry has disappeared. That's it. We don't want to work it any more than that. Then, what I've got here is a 6 muffin tin, which I've lightly buttered. And all you're going to do is divide this amongst each little muffin cup. So make sure everyone gets about the same amount. All right, a little bit of a mess there. In we go, a little bit on the counter. It's a good time to do a taste test. I love muffin batter. Sure, I like any batter. Like I say, you only live once. Lick the bowl. All right, so all I'll do now is just kind of smoothing out a little bit, evening up any that look like they're uneven. Because I want to smooth them out a bit so we've got a spot on top to put our jam. Okay, that's done. Now, got a small spoon here. Just going to make an indent in the top of each muffin, like that. Kind of down into there. And then, get over there. We're going to spoon the jam into those indents. So a nice generous helping of jam in each one. It's about a tablespoon of jam, a little less than a tablespoon of jam ends up in each one. Because we've got a 1/4 cup here divided by 6, yeah, a little over 2 teaspoons. And that's it. Those are ready to go in the oven. See how easy that is? Quick and easy. Oh, that's a good strawberry jam. All right. It's a bit of a messy one over there, isn't it? Not that it matters, really. Going to taste just as good. But this is going to go into the oven now. I've got the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. These are going to go in for about 12 to 15 minutes. You just want to kind of watch them. Again, every oven's a little bit different, so just watch them and see. They should be getting nice and golden on top. Perfect. Out they come. All right, let's get these in the oven. All right, these have been in the oven for 12 minutes. They are looking absolutely perfect. What we're going to do is give them the skewer test, make sure they're done inside. So I'm just going to go in at an angle, not through the jam, to the side of it. Comes back out, yep. Looking good. These are done, they're ready to go. If they come out quite wet, then we'd want to put them in just a bit longer. But these are perfect. 12 minutes in the oven, let them cool a little bit. Look at that, just going to come out of there really easy. Great. So enjoy these almond muffins with strawberry jam dollops. They are absolutely delicious. Now, if you go to the link appearing on the screen, you can get the free printable recipe on our website. You'll also find a real easy to follow along recipe infographic, which visually shows you steps in making these delicious little almond muffins with strawberry jam dollops. So, go print out the recipe, have fun making and eating these muffins, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.